All right, everyone. Hello. I'm AJ. Welcome back to Life and Times with AJG. And thank you for coming back. Also, the response from my last couple of videos has been amazing. Okay, so thank you for watching and just the love that it's been receiving. So please continue to like that video, subscribe to my channel, share. And this video today might be a little different. It was requested, okay, from a young lady on Instagram. I believe her name was Drea, and she requested a video regarding sickle cell disease. In my first video, my Who is AJG video, and I'll try to link that video below. I disclosed that I do have sickle cell disease. So I was like, sure, let me go ahead and do a short video. Okay, remember, I am not a medical professional, as in, you know, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, nothing like that. But I do have sickle cell disease, so I just wanted to give you just the facts, okay? Just clean, simple, pretty much straight to the point video. Okay, so Drea, thank you for requesting it. And let me grab my notes here so I don't miss anything important. Okay, and you know what? There we go. Before we get started, let me go ahead and have some water, because they don't tell you that doing YouTube videos your mouth is gonna be dry because you're talking and the lights. And in those first few videos I recorded, it felt like I was going to die because I had no water or anything near me to drink. So you know better, you do better. So now I know. And if you're looking to start a channel, always have some water near you, okay? All right, let's get into this short video about sickle cell disease, okay? So what is sickle cell disease? Sickle cell disease is a inherited blood disorder, okay? In order for you to have sickle cell disease, that means that both of your parents have to have the sickle cell trait or be carriers of the sickle cell trait in order for a child to be born with sickle cell disease. Okay, is there any other way that anyone can get sickle cell disease? Absolutely not. There is no other way. It has to be inherited. Okay, so if you come into contact with blood or unprotected sex, nothing, those, you know, you cannot get sickle cell disease through those reasons. You have to be born with sickle cell disease. Okay, and also what is sickle cell disease? Like I stated, it is an inherited blood disorder. However, sickle cell disease just means that instead of your red blood cells being round as they should be, your red blood cells are in the shape of a sickle or a half moon. Okay, so this means that the oxygen that's being carried by your red blood cells to various parts of your body, you know, your different organs, your heart, lungs, liver, kidney, everything, your brain, pretty much is affected when you have sickle cell disease because the blood is not flowing to those areas as it should. Okay, do you have to be black or African to have sickle cell disease? Typically, those most affected by sickle cell disease are those of us that have melanin to our skin. Okay, so that means Africans or those of African descent. Okay, so African Americans, doesn't matter where in the world you are from. If you are of African descent, most of the people with sickle cell disease, you know, are us, people that look like myself. Okay, also those of Mediterranean descent and those of Middle Eastern descent also have or can have, not saying that they all, can have sickle cell disease or be affected by sickle cell disease, okay? Now, what does that mean, okay? What do you have to do as a person with sickle cell disease, okay? Every case is different, okay? I've been taking folic acid, which is just a B vitamin. You know, they give pregnant women folic acid because it's an important B vitamin, and it also builds the blood. So I've been taking folic acid forever, okay? I also take a baby aspirin every day because I've had a stroke, okay? So to prevent clots, I take a baby aspirin every day, okay? And clotting, if you have sickle cell disease, is very important. So yes, you want your blood to be able to clot just in normal situations to stop a lot of bleeding. However, just blood clots in general can be a very, very bad thing, okay? So I take an aspirin to prevent another stroke. I've also had my hips replaced, okay? Because sickle cell disease, because of the shape of the red blood cells, the blood is not moving through your body as it should, okay? So my hips were affected because they weren't receiving the blood that they needed to sustain, and pretty much that caused a vascular necrosis, which means just death, vascular death of the joint, okay? So I've had my hips replaced. So it can mean different things for different people. Everyone is affected differently by sickle cell disease. Let's see. Can you avoid having a child with sickle cell disease? Yes, you can. You know, when my parents were married in the 70s, pretty much there wasn't much known about a sickle cell disease. However, now we know so much more, and it can definitely be prevented. So because I have sickle cell disease, it was important for me when I was getting married, or around, you know, you get older and you're getting to the age that, you know, marriage becomes a topic, and having children. It was important for me to find a life partner that, or marry someone that does not have the sickle cell trait or the sickle cell, you know, or sickle cell disease, okay? Because if I were to have a child by someone who has the trait and disease, of course that would guarantee that my child have the disease, and that was unacceptable to me. So my husband does not have the trait, and that was very important. So if you have the sickle cell trait, or if you have the disease, I believe that you should have your partners, your intimate partners, tested, okay, to prevent possibly having a child with sickle cell disease. And even if you don't have it, okay, I think it's important that whoever you choose to procreate with also be tested, so you'll know if your child will have sickle cell trait, okay? Because if you don't have it, then the most your child would have would be the trait, okay? And typically those with the trait don't have any issues or problems. However, it's definitely important to know, okay? So yes, very important, get tested, okay? And can it be cured? Yes, there are a lucky few that have been cured of sickle cell disease, okay, by bone marrow transplants, okay? And the bone marrow procedure, pretty much they used bone marrow from siblings that do not have the trait or the disease, and they were able to cure these people that had sickle cell disease, okay? Now, I'm not fortunate enough to have a sibling that does not have the disease, as my only sibling also has sickle cell disease, okay? But yes, there are people that have been cured. And the results are best if that person, you know, is a sibling. I'm sure I could possibly have cousins and, you know, other family members tested as possible bone marrow matches. However, they've had the best results on, you know, those that did not have sickle cell disease and were siblings, okay, at least half siblings, meaning they at least have one parent in common, okay? And that's it, okay? Just something, not a long video, just wanted to give the basics regarding sickle cell disease. And I feel it's very important to have those tested that you may become intimate with. If you have the sickle cell trait, if you have sickle cell disease, yes, please get, you know, have them tested, okay? That is very important to me. I definitely didn't want to have a child that had to go through what I've had to go through, just in terms of health, okay? So if I could have, you know, if I can do anything to prevent that, I did, and it was very important, and I'm glad that I did take those extra steps, okay? And that's it, okay? So if you have any other questions that I can possibly answer, remember, I'm not a medical professional, but if I can possibly help you, definitely send me an email, ajglifestyle@yahoo.com. Also, send me an email if you have an advice question, relationship advice, or just life advice, video requests, videos that you would like me to do. Go ahead and leave a comment and let me know what you want to see, okay? I've already been told that, you know, there are a few people that requested a drugstore makeup look, kind of a get ready with me, and I will definitely do that for you guys. The next video that you'll probably see after this one is going to be a haul, and there will be a lot of hauls on my channel because I have a problem. So the next one you'll see will be a small haul, okay? And pretty much that's it, you guys. You know, I hope that you're having a wonderful day wherever you are when you're watching this video. Thank you again for watching. Please come back. Go ahead and like this video, you know, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and share. Please share my videos. And, you know, so let's get the word out that, you know, got something going on over here, so everyone can come check me out, okay? So once again, you know, I'm AJ. This is Life and Times with AJG, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.